Hi, welcome to the Andrew Buckle book review of Jack Kirby's Fantastic Four Artist Edition, as well as the Artisan Edition. You can see the size difference. It's obviously a bit bigger, the Artist Edition, but it also weighs a ton. They're great. I love Artist Editions. I've got quite a few. I always find them a real struggle. This one is probably one of the lighter ones. It's a real nice quality book, obviously hardcover. It's got some interesting stories. I wouldn't say I like every single one of them, but they're fine. And got a brilliant bit of art. It's clobbering time. Personally, I always think they should have put a few more extra stories, because quite often you go in these and they've always got a lot of this sort of stuff as well. Obviously, you need all that sort of thing, but sometimes they do add a bit of a, I think, filler. But anyway, you got an introduction from John Byrne. It's always great. And then you got the actual contents. And we've got a Mad Thinker story, Mad Thinker's Android, I should say, number 71. You've also got the Annihilus story, the Fantastic Four annual number 6. Also the Inhumans, Mark of the Madman, Shall Man Survive? And also the first of the Doom stories. I loved the Doom stories. Unfortunately, it's only included the first part of it. And you've got that absolutely great one there. Love all these sort of things where it's got all the various bits obviously peeled off over time. All the writing as well. Really, really good. You can really see the detail when you get this. And the android there obviously bashing away against the thing, and also obviously Human Torch, and then Reed Richards. But I don't want to spoil the story. Well, actually, I've just spoiled it just by flicking over, and you could actually see what happened. But on to the next one. And this is the thing that slightly bugs me with these ones. I think they always include these extra. Why? Didn't really need to include that. Personally, would have been nice to just have the cover, but still, you got Let There Be Life, and of course, it's the birth and the shadow of death. And you got Annihilus. But still, the artwork is really, really amazing. You can see all the odd marks on it. And again, you've got some of the writing. Now, sometimes the writing's a bit cut off, which is always a pity. But it's interesting to see all the bits on the side. I love that. And it's on most of the pages. You can see all the various. Sometimes it's really it's not sometimes certain what it says. It'll be a pleasure or something it says, I think. I don't know. Maybe that was a comment from something else. My rail plane. Oh, he's got a rail plane. That's pretty impressive, isn't it? And you, of course, got, I mean, look at that. There's a lot. Ragdolls, powerless ragdolls. On to the next story. Actually, just get to the end of that. And the Mark of a Madman. And, of course, Crystal is leaving the Fantastic Four. And you have to leave us? What, Crystal? Why? However, for some weird reason, the Inhumans don't hardly appear in this. Well, actually, they're captured. That's the reason. But it's a pity, because I always think, oh, it's going to be a human story. But instead, it's generally a lot of other characters that turn up. And Shall Man Survive? And that's, of course, continuing that story. On to the next part of the story. The Doom story. I mean, that is just one of the classics. Love that one. I think the next, of course, here, the Fantastic Four are not looking particularly in a good state. And you can see there, they've been bashed by some of the Doom bots. And, of course, Doom. But we've got the covers. So you've got their number cover for 86, not actually 84, which is odd. I don't know if it includes 84. It includes quite a few. Weirdly, it does not include the cover for the one that's included in here. You can see what it does include. So there's all the details there, covers and splash pages, as well as interior pages. And I always love these editions as well. And you've got there Fantastic Four 86, of course, the wonderful Mole Man story, When Calls Galactus. I love the way the hair's done there. Whereas the rest of it, obviously, is quite, gone quite brown there. And you've got the Mad Thinker there, gloating as ever, instead of actually just sorting things out. And that is obviously the brilliant Artist Edition. Now I will just quickly go and show you the Artisan Edition, because it's a lot lighter and I can hold this up probably for a bit longer. Still a lovely quality book. You can see soft cover. Exactly the same on the back. You can see there, and there's the details. Now I don't know if the Artist Edition is still in print, all right, but this is still definitely available. So you should be able to get copies. I paid about £27, I think. I think it's available about 30 quid now. You should be able to find a copy of. And let's go through it. And you can see again, exactly the same there. I think it's exact. Don't think they changed anything. there may be a few differences. Obviously, they've probably changed a few things like the dates. And this, obviously, 2021, this obviously came out. First print in April 2021. I don't know if they do many reprints of Artisan editions, but you got there the introduction, John Byrne again. And, of course, you can see exactly the same things I showed earlier. Actually, yeah, I suppose it must be exactly the same, but it's just... And you can see, obviously, the blue pencil there as well, of course. It's like all the various things there. And, of course, at the bottom, you can see exactly the same there. But it's just great seeing these ones. I love these stories. Just classics, and you can see there. Now, again, why? Why do they include these? I would have preferred some more extras, but still they filled it with that just to separate it. Personally, I always wish if they're going to put that, maybe they should have put it in a different colour, because it's sort of... And then you've got that going on to the next one. Why not just have the Fantastic Four annual number 6 if you're going to have a separator instead of having that still? Then Let There Be Life. Obviously slightly smaller, but still really, really great to look at. And it's a lot easier to hold, which I think is just definitely a good thing. And of course there you've got them bashing away with the creatures of Annihilus. And there's Annihilus there. You can see with his obviously cosmic control rod there. And of course, that's of course what they want. They need it. And then you've got, of course, a brilliant page there. But that is just great. I can flame on. That's very useful, isn't it? That's free of the antimatter area. And the mark of the madman again, you see there. Again, obviously exactly the same as before. They got exactly the same at the side as well. Again, it's mostly those sort of creatures. The drone race, as they were called there. And Shall Man Survive? And again, you've got another page. You've probably got about 5 or 6 of these, which I think they would have been preferred. Maybe just have one. I don't know if they... Yeah, see, they've done that again on the other side. Why have 2? Just seems pointless. But still. And there he is, obviously, Maximus the Mad. Though I suspect he doesn't call himself that. Or maybe he does. I don't know. And, of course, you've got Black Bolt turning up. Death to Maximus! I don't know. Is he still around? I assume he still is. However, what we've got, there's that bit that I showed earlier. There's the Doombots, obviously. Or are they Doombots? Whatever they're called. I called them Doombots. They're probably not Doombots. They're Doom. They're lackeys. Lackeys of Doom. And then it's clobbering time. And, of course, you've got them all in this place with, like, puppets dancing on their strings. A bit like Fantastic Four as well. Of course, I love that. That's a great one. Obviously, the Lonely Kingdom of Latveria. And apparently a sleepy little valley. And, of course, they get woken up so they can have breakfast. I knew it. Blew a gasket. Oh, toasted medium brown, apparently. Who knows? But there they are. Fantastic Four. What a classic this is. And, of course, let's just go all the way through to show a few of the extras at the end. And here's some of the extras. So you can see there. Now that I assume, and I haven't checked, they're exactly the same extras. And there's some more panels, pages there. That one, what was that one? That's probably from, I don't know. Oh, the Sentry one. And of course you got there. I love that one. Obviously that's issue 100. That one there. Actually, where are the other ones? Now it does actually say at the start, Mystery on the Moon. So this one obviously was about issue 98, 97, I think, wasn't it? That one. And of course got the island there. Now to find the stimulator, apparently. And the back. A little bit about Jack Kirby. Why did they do that? It's very hot, isn't it? The way they've got, so you just got some lipstick there, but it's lovely quality at the back as well. This is great. Really love these Artisan editions. Now I'm surprised they haven't brought any out recently. There's been quite a bit of a gap in Artisan editions. Now there was, of course, the EC covers one. I don't think I've seen any listed since. Please put in the comments below if you know of any new ones that are coming out. I know there's an Eternals one that's sort of listed as an Artisan, but it's a lot more expensive and it's more the pencils and, of course, the inked work of the Eternals. But other than that, I can't think of any other ones. Anyway, it's weird. I would love to see some more. I know they're bringing out Artist editions, so hopefully they will continue to bring out some more Artisan ones. Oh well. Are you thinking about buying this? Have you bought it? Because now, of course, it's a few years old. Did you get a copy of this? Also, would you like to see some other Artisan editions like Fantastic Four? My favourites, of course, would be like Gil Kane. Love to see those. Maybe a Bill Everett one. Maybe one of Golden Age stuff. That would be brilliant. I don't think it's ever going to happen, but I would love to see a Golden Age artist/Artisan edition Now, I'm looking forward to the Neil Adams one that's coming out, but that's not an Artisan edition. That's I think, a gallery edition or something. Also, there's a Brian Bolland one, which I am looking forward to. But the date from Titan, or is it Titan? Not Titan. Yeah, it must be. I don't know. 2000 AD. That one seems to be drifting and drifting. It's been listed quite a while, coming out, and then slowly it seems to be delayed. Anyway, hopefully at some point it will come out. So this one, Fantastic Four Artisan Edition, or of course the massive Artist Edition of the Fantastic Four. Totally recommended.